God, I love my job. Welcome to this week's edition of the Horror Debate. I am Jeff Rowdy Jake here, and alongside me, the man, Michael Mandy.
And this week we are going to be debating Day of the Dead, the remake from 2008, directed by Steve Miner. And this film has nothing to do with the George Romero film.
Well, I was just going to say, it's not really a remake.
It's not.
It's kind of like a whole new envisioning of the concept,
it's
right?
just a whole new movie.
It's a whole new movie.
It just steals the title.
Yeah.
Which I think hurt the film.
Hurt the film?
Uh-huh.
This film kicked butt, Mike.
That's what I'm saying, and I think that people saw, it's a remake of Day of the Dead, which wasn't that good of a film, so why would we want to waste our time with this remake?
Well, for one reason, they probably walk in the store and they say, I saw the first Day of the Dead and it sucked so hard.
Exactly.
This has got to be better. I'll give it a run.
Okay, I thought, why would I want to see a remake
That's what I did.
Okay.
That's what I did. I went to the store. I didn't even know this was coming out. I didn't hear any press on it or anything. I didn't see the trailer.
About a year ago, I remember when they were announcing this.
Well, I didn't see the trailer or anything, and I walk in the store and I'm going, Day of the Dead, and it's got this cool cover, one of those couple of scenes on the...
Yeah, it's one of those motion cover things where you tilt it and it moves.
Got a little eyeball coming out in the vomit.
The zombie vomiting. Cool. It's pretty cool.
Right? So I'm sitting there looking at it going, Day of the Dead, now that movie sucked hard. I remember Mike made me sit through that.
Yeah.
Then I started to feel all upset with you again. I had to get over it, right? So I said, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy this, and if this sucks harder than the original, then I'll just return it, or burn it, or something, But I was pleasantly surprised.
Yes, it stars Mina Suvari from American Pie.
Yeah.
And Ving Rhames, who just kicks butt in whatever he does.
Ving, baby, yeah.
Ving is awesome.
Yeah.
I wish there was more Ving in this movie.
What, to be honest with you, when I saw his name on the cover, there was no doubt I was buying it.
Yep.
No doubt.
Good stuff. I like Ving. Ving's
Yeah.
cool. So what's the plot of this film?
And what's his face? Nick Cannon. Who has never done anything serious in his life, I don't think, until this, right? And this was only halfway serious.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, what are we talking about?
We're talking about Day of the freaking Dead here, dude. We're talking about...
The original movie was about a bunch of people living with 4 army people underground in tunnels, and they all go stir crazy.
Yeah.
And, the zombies are out there somewhere, but the main focus of the film is the military people going crazy and shouting at the scientists. Does that have anything to do with this movie?
Shouting at the science. That's right. It kind of was, wasn't it? No.
This has nothing to do with that movie.
It whatsoever.
Nothing.
You just said that earlier.
Yeah, nothing.
So get on with it. What's the new plot?
The new plot is there's a town out in Colorado that's been quarantined because people are getting nosebleeds and getting sick, and all of a sudden, whap, they turn into zombies, but not just zombies like George Romero, shuffling zombies.
No, not like George Romero's mentally impaired zombies.
Right, that hobble around and are decomposing.
Right.
And this is not the kind of zombies like...
Short bus zombies. That's what George Romero puts out. Short bus zombies, okay? He should just make that movie.
Yeah, but...
That should be the next one. We got Diary of the Dead, short bus zombies.
Yeah, well...
There you go.
Okay, these are not 28 Days Later kind of zombies or the remake of Dawn of the Dead zombies where they're running zombies. These are like mega hyperactive Spider-Man zombies.
These zombies, they wait for nothing. Okay? Did you see that dude on the ceiling?
Yeah, these zombies.
You see turbo zombies.
This is the one bad part that I had with the films. These zombies could now leap tall buildings in single bounds and crawl on the ceilings.
Well, they didn't really leap buildings.
They could have.
They jumped on the ceilings.
They jumped out of 5-story buildings.
But that's not leaping over a building. That's falling out of a window.
And kept running.
Now, people fall out of windows, Mike. I mean,
these things jumped out of a window, landed, and kept on running.
Right. Well, that
These
was
were
cool.
Like Spider-Man
Reminded
zombies.
me of The Invasion when they're looking up and they see all these folks jumping off the top of the building, you know?
But those people bounced and died.
No, yeah, but these guys just kind of kept going,
That's
which
right.
was cool.
These guys jump 4 stories, land on their feet, and keep going. Gravity does... I've learned this movie, when you become a zombie, gravity stops working for you.
Man, when you become a zombie, you could be Carl Lewis.
That's right.
Maybe, set some new world records, man. This was killer.
I know, yeah, that one was crawling on the ceiling. I'm going, what, did it bite
But you
Peter
can't have
Parker?
slow zombies. This is what I hate about the Romero films.
Yeah.
You got 20 minutes to get out of the room you're in because the idiot Walken's got a peg leg with a kickstand. He's by the time he gets over to you, you're old and you're dead anyway.
What did the zombie do again?
What?
What did he do again?
You like that? Yeah. Dude's dragging half his body behind him because it's non-responsive. And the lady's over there screaming for 15 minutes while she doesn't move. That's a Romero flick. This, you got to be on your toes. Yeah. I love this. I love the whole premise. I mean, turbo on crack zombies.
And what about...
I dig it.
Okay, when I heard Mina Suvari is going to be a badass, tough military chick, pretty much the star of the film, what did you think? What was your first reaction?
Mina Suvari, you know what? I didn't think much of it because I saw her in a couple different things, and I know she's versatile. I never imagined her with a gun in her hand.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, Mina Suvari.
But she pulled it off.
I think she pulled it off.
She pulled it off.
I was
Tough
surprised.
little chick.
I was surprised.
Tough little chick,
Yeah,
man.
so
now her brother, he was kind of a moron.
Yeah, but
right. The brother character kind of just,
Yeah, but I mean, her name is on the box, and she's
as
the
well it should
star.
be.
Yeah, and she's the star of this film. And,
Yeah.
and when I heard she's going to be in charge of running around,
You thought it was going to be American Pie with zombies.
Yes, I did. I
Yeah.
thought, it's one of those. Oh, come on,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but no, I think she
carried
pulled it off.
carried it beautifully, dude. Ving wasn't in it enough.
No, he wasn't. Ving was cool though.
Ving was cool, whooping some butt as usual.
Yeah, Ving.
You know what I mean?
Ving was cool.
Yeah, I was disappointed that he kind of got knocked out early,
Yeah.
but like a Tyson
Not
fight.
too early though.
Well, you buy the pay-per-view for Tyson, you spend $50. 3 seconds later, it's over.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I felt with Ving.
No, Ving lasted 2 rounds in this movie.
Okay.
He didn't go the distance, but he lasted 2 rounds.
Yeah.
But,
man, with some good gore here, Mike.
Yeah, talk about the gore.
Good gore. Eyeballs. Heads being crushed. I mean, dude pulled out his eyeball and ate it.
I know.
Dude pulled the eyeball out and ate it.
Yeah.
I popped. I jumped off the couch. I put my hands in the air. I was doing the wave. It was beautiful.
Yeah, there was a lot of good gore. Just maybe a little too much computer stuff.
A little bit too red, too, on the blood.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was obvious
Why
it was
can't people
computer
make
splatter.
real blood? Why is that? You either got Frank's hot sauce on one side or you got Heinz ketchup on the other.
Yeah.
You can't get in between. None of them coagulate right. You know what I'm saying? I've tried to coagulate Frank's hot sauce. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
You got to get some blood that looks realistic.
Yeah, like I said, some of my problem was a lot, too much of this computer stuff. I mean, come on, like I said, you can't have a squib with a blood pack in a Ziploc bag. Just you got to computerize it all.
It wasn't all computerized.
No, a lot.
There
of
were
it was.
some of it.
Yeah.
I liked when she went in there, and the comforter was off the bed, and there was obviously a body that was there, and it was like this chunky, nasty looking blood. That blood looked good, I thought. But then as you went on, when some of the heads were snapping off, and they were spinning the heads off of bodies. And,
These zombies, when they attacked you, they skinned you. I mean, you could see rib cages poking through.
Yeah, it looked too freaking
cool.
red, though.
Yeah.
It just wasn't. It kind of took me out of it a little bit.
But I mean, at least the special effects guys let you see what they did.
Yeah, and let me tell you something.
And this movie was not dark at all.
Let me tell you something. After watching some of the movies that we've seen lately, and I'll leave them nameless, but you look at the crappy transfers that those movies have. This was gorgeous.
Yeah.
This was gorgeous for a regular DVD. This is not Blu-ray or nothing.
This was made for video.
This looked phenomenal. I mean, it was in true 16:9. None of this border junk around the picture. It looked great. The colors popped. I mean, the sound was fantastic. Mike, I saw you looking behind your shoulder.
Yeah.
You thought somebody was going to come out and go, boogie, 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 boogie. You know, you were looking.
I heard a door open. I thought it was someone walking in.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I
it's
saw
the
you
movie.
looking behind you, and
Yeah.
that's when I know I got everything
Right.
popping, is when you're looking behind you going, what the heck was that?
No, it was very cool.
that was awesome. So, I don't have a lot of complaints here, Mikey.
Just to let everyone know, this is not a hardcore, there's a few bits of humor thrown in. I look at this kind of like that.
What zombie film does not have a little bit of humor thrown in, though?
Romero zombie film.
Well, yeah. No, the whole thing is humor to me.
Yeah. But I mean, this movie was a little bit like that Zombies on a Plane film. You go in expecting
this was much
a good
better.
time. Yeah, but I'm saying the feel of it.
Yeah.
Go in with the family and prepare to laugh and go, wow, that was a good.
Yeah.
He threw his head off. And rolled it away.
And I liked. Remember when we used to talk about what movie was that? Was that Day of the Dead? I believe it was with Bub.
Yeah, that was
Bub, right?
Yeah, Bub.
So and they humanized him.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got a little bit of that here in a whole different way, which is kind of cool, with the love interest of Mina Suvari. Right. Who got bit, who turned, and yet he still had those feelings.
Had a little bit of humanity left in him.
And he actually saved her at one point, right?
He was a vegetarian.
He was a vegetarian. That's why he wasn't eating anybody.
That's right.
What's up with that?
That's what they tell you.
Hey, it makes sense to me.
But anyways, there was a little bit of humor in it.
Yeah.
And
of course it's going to be far-fetched, Mike. That's what these movies are all about.
No, this was a fun film.
Yeah.
It was a fun film.
This was one of the more fun ones that we've seen recently.
Yeah.
When we say fun, we mean fun on this.
Yeah, it was fun, and it wasn't stupid fun either.
No.
I mean, it was fun. I liked it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have a lot of complaints, like I said.
Nope.
I mean, this is one of those movies where I smiled almost all the way through it.
Yeah.
I was having a good time.
Yeah.
Every time there was a kill, we'd all look at each other going,
We go, all right.
yeah! You
Wow,
know?
that car smashed into her and the head pulled out and rolled behind the car.
Yeah,
you know?
no, this is getting almost my highest recommendation. I think anybody's going to enjoy this thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we had a good time with this.
What jaded idiot's going to sit in front of this and go, "Oh, that was stupid"?
And you know who directed this film?
You know? Who
The
cares? It's
guy who
good.
did Friday the 13th Part 2 and Part 3.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, this guy's been making movies for an awful long time. Better than those 8 films to die for things where it's a first-time director thing.
Yeah?
No, Steve Miner
Wait,
has got experience.
Do you see it though?
Yeah.
You see the experience.
Yes.
You know, I mean, it's just running over with good
Experienced
stuff.
directors should be making more horror films.
Yeah.
I mean, people say, "Oh, horror films are all junk and crud and stuff." Well, that's because not experienced people are making them.
Right.
It seems once you've established yourself and got 8 or 10 credits, you stay away from horror films. It's like, no, come on.
Yeah.
You know, back in the 70s, we had experienced people doing The Omen and The Exorcist, and nowadays, the only people making horror films are these,
man,
first-time guys doing 8 films to die for.
You're going back talking about The Exorcist, man. You know what? Everybody, they say it's the scariest movie, and yeah, it is in a way, but good God, you got to wade through the crap to get to it.
Yeah, no, but I just mean
this
the
is
style.
not that type of film.
Oh, no, I just mean in terms of when you use the style of the director, you're in the hands of someone who knows what he's doing.
Yeah. I mean, this is pedal to the metal from second one.
Yeah.
To the end, literally when the screen goes black, pedal to the metal all the way through.
And this has nothing to do with Day of the Dead 2 Contagium.
We don't have anything to do with Day of the Dead 2 Contagium.
Stay away from Contagium.
Horrible.
Yeah, no, this is a good film. I don't know. What do you think? 4
Don't
stars?
let the bad taste fool you, baby.
What do you think, Jeff? 4 stars?
4 stars? You know what, Mike?
Pushing it. 4?
Yeah. It's a strong 4 for me.
Uh-huh.
It's a strong 4. You know what? Any film, and I've said this before, any film that can make me smile through it, and you're having a good time, and you're high-fiving your peeps while you're watching it, and there's splatter going on, and it's a big gore fest. There's bones protruding and heads being popped off, and it's a beautiful thing. It was so much fun. I would almost push it to 5. It's not a perfect movie.
No,
and that's not what I'm getting at. But you're going to have 5-star fun with this one.
Yeah, it's a fun film, but it's you got to have the right attitude. It's going to be.
If you don't have the
film.
right attitude going in, you're an idiot because you want to know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
I'd like to see some hard-nosed critic sit down and go, "Oh, well, that didn't look real."
Yeah,
what are they doing? No, it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be fun.
Or the thing is, people are probably going to give it a hard time because they're saying has nothing to do with the Romero film. Well, they should not have called it Day of the Dead.
You know what, Mike? I'll be honest with you. I love George as a guy. I think he's great. But his movies do nothing for me. Nothing. Okay? I cannot watch a chick in a corner on the ground screaming for 10 minutes while a zombie with a walker starts going across the... I can't do it. I can't do it. What is she going to do? She's going to sit there and watch this thing walk for 10 minutes till it gets to her so it can eat her. She makes no attempt to get out of the room. Yeah, I mean, you could be a baby crawl on the floor and get out of the way away from this thing, right? It's asinine. That's what I don't like about the Romero films.
I like the
asinine
Romero films.
Then you got the last one. The one with Leguizamo or Zamo or Zemo or whatever the heck his name is, right?
Land of the Dead.
No, I do. As soon as he hit the screen, I want to turn it off.
Yeah.
George, we're going to see Diary of the Dead. We are going to see Diary of the Dead. And you know what? I hope to God it's the first one that I dig. I really do. And I'm sorry if I'm ticking off readers. Oh, well, I can't believe he's talking about Romero like that. You know what? I tell it like it is. And I am not a Romero fan. Mike is.
I am.
Mike loves Romero.
I like Romero.
Right?
I like Romero.
But I can't. I just can't. I tried.
Yep.
I tried just for the sake of Mike. I did. I said, Mike, I'm going to try to like this. And I don't. Inevitably, at the end, I'm sitting there unfulfilled.
So what should we have called this movie instead of Day of the Dead? Should we have called it, Army Zombies in Colorado?
No, Mina kicks ass. That's it.
Mina kicking zombies.
That's it. That's as simple as that. I mean, this, yeah, sure, she's a little girl, but she did a good job of portraying the little, the not so tough physical but tough mental kind of character. You know what I mean? And Nick Cannon, let me just say this, dude. He has some funny lines in this thing, and you knew he was going to bust out with something funny, and I won't give him away. You got to watch it.
Yeah, he was
to
cool.
It. He was cool, and I was surprised that he was cool because I'm not generally, with the whole, kind of the hip hop attitude coming into the horror films. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Except for maybe LL when he did Halloween, because he did that. That was funny. That was kind of stylish in a way, But we watched the alternate ending. Right? We saw the original ending. We watched the alternate ending. Which one did you like better?
I like the alternate ending better.
You like the alternate ending better.
Yeah.
Now, we can't really talk about it too much, but I will say I liked the original ending better.
Okay.
So, and that's something we could debate maybe after people, if this goes out for a while and people see the difference. Because if we talked about it, we'd be giving away the end of the movie, and kind of some key points. But I actually like the original ending better. I'm not sure why, but...
Whatever.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
4 stars?
Check this flick out, folks.
Yeah, it's a fun
If you
rock.
are listening to this site, you owe it to yourself to go watch this film. Turn up your sound. If you have surround sound, 2-channel, 1-channel, boombox, I don't care what you've got, turn it up. You're going to enjoy this thing.
And break out the beers and have a good time.
Yes, and howl a little bit.
Yeah.
This is Bark at the Moon material.
Yeah, this is not a movie to watch by yourself. Get about 4 or 5 people around.
I could see even non-horror fans. I could see even some non-horror fans sitting down and having a ball with this.
Okay.
It's good stuff.
All right.
4 stars.
4 stars. All right. I'm Michael Mandy. He's Rowdy. Jeff, we'll talk to you next week with the Horror Debate.